Hello, hello. Welcome to Real Talks with WUNDT. I'm your host, Dr. WUNDT. You like what I'm doing? Hit the subscription button, stay on the in time, stay updated on the current episodes and whatnot and so forth and so such and this and that. And hit the like button if you like what I'm doing. Please show me support. All right, this next episode is called Best Sex Ever. And it truly was. It's a story of what happened to me one day when I used to live in New York City and I was a DJ. Um, Here's how it goes. I was coming from uptown. I used to live in Washington Heights, 168, and Fort Washington. And I have to take the A train or the C train downtown. I ended up getting the C train downtown. So I'm in the train, and there's a lot of room, a lot of empty seats. There's like two bums, like one bum sitting across me down there, and one bum way down the other end of the cart. Besides that, the whole place was empty. Okay. So the train gets down to 145th Spanish Harlem, and in walks this Spanish lady. I'd say in her late 40s, early 50s, or something. And she comes in really fast, and she sits down right next to me. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa! I'm like, why are you like clogging my space? I'm like, there's so much place to sit. You got to sit like right next to me. Like, what's up with that? Like I thought it was a little weird. So um I kind of like scooted and like, trying to keep my space between the two seats. And I'm like, why is this lady sitting right here? And then she presses her leg, her knee against my knee, her leg against my leg. And I instantaneously pull away my leg, like, what the hell is this girl doing? Like, she's touching me, like, and I'm like, oh, it's like that. So then I was like, all right, let me see what's going on. So so I moved my leg back to her leg, so our knees were touching. And then we started like grinding on each other, and our, our, our legs started vibrating, and it was getting hot, and it was like we were having like sex through our knees, through our legs, and our legs. She had like some crazy energy on her leg and on her body, and like we were grinding each other, and like, oh, and we started to moan, and like it was like we were having sex right there on the C train, and no one noticed. And like the train's going each stop down, like a little more people get in, a little more crowded or something, but it doesn't stop us, and we're grinding each other, and my leg is vibrating like this vibrational sex energies flowing through my whole mantra. And I was having the craziest, safest sex of my life right there on the C train. And we went all the way down, and it was just hot, and it was dirty, and it was raw. She knew what she was doing. Okay. Like this woman was a professional. She knew exactly what she wanted. She walked in and she snagged it and she seized it, and I felt and like bait. I was like putty in her hands and her knees. And I ended up having this like crazy sexual experience with this woman on the C train while I'm going downtown. And then we get to 14th Street, and then she just gets up and she walks out, doesn't say a word, gets up, walks out, and leaves the train and leaves me there hanging there. I get off at the next stop down at 9th because I'm going to the record store to work. And I'm like, what the heck just happened here? I'm like, did this lady just come in here and have knee sex with me? So it was just so bizarre, but so strangely attractive, and it was just mind bending. And I remember like a year before that, watching on HBO, they had a special called Subway Stories. It was like a movie, 4 short New York City subway stories, shorts on HBO. It was like a HBO special, and one of them was about this lady who would come in and touch this guy in the morning on their commute to work. It'd be like packed car, and this woman, this Spanish woman, had an affair with this guy on the train, and she would like touch him, and they would grind and they'd bump on each other and rub on each other, and it went on for an entire year. This is a true story, mind you. And then it was driving him crazy. It was ruining his marriage. He was having an affair with this no name woman every morning on the same train. She'd stalk him on the train, and they'd have this encounter every single morning. And then one day he's like he couldn't take it anymore. He had to find out her name, so he asked her name, and then she left. The next stop, she left, and then he never saw her again for the rest of his life. Yeah, how ill is that, right? She's stone cold, yo. No name, nothing. Don't talk to me. You ruined it. You ruined the whole fantasy. But this went on for a year, and it ruined his relationship with his wife. And he fell in love with this woman who he'd grind together on the subway every morning. And so I don't know if it's even possible, but this is in a New York minute, anything's possible. In New York City, anything's possible. But I think this was that lady, because she was in her older, she was like late 40s, 50s, Spanish woman, Spanish Harlem. She was a professional. She knew exactly what she was doing, what she was in for. And I think this was the same woman. It had to be the same woman. I mean, how many people go and do this unless there's just like rampant freaks like getting like off on knee sex everywhere they go? But it was the best sex I ever had, and it was free and it was safe. And she got me, and I miss her, yo. I miss her. I want her to come back, yo. Where'd she go, yo? She's so mysterious. She's so mysterious, that one. All right, so that's my story about the best sex ever on the C train. Well, I was going down to work at Satellite Records. Um, that's just the way it goes, and that's New York City for you. You know what I'm saying? Anything's possible in New York. Like I've seen so many crazy things. Like that's just one of them. But it was definitely one of the greatest experiences in my life. I loved it. I loved it. I love you, baby. Come back, baby. I missed you. All right. God bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Peace, love, joy, happiness, 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 happiness for everyone. Love, 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 more love, 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 more love. Give more love. All right. I love you. Peace.